Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome in. Come in, join us. Sit down. Today, it's gonna be a special day. We haven't done a video like this in quite some time. It's gonna be a talk. We're just gonna talk about a few things. Last week I got kind of grilled in a couple locations about scalpers and things like that, and we're gonna take today and talk about that situation. And I had a live talk on Monday. If you guys don't come through the stream, if you're looking at this and you're like, who is this guy? I don't know this guy. Press that subscribe button first off. Join us Monday, Tuesday, around 6 p.m. EST. Chilling with us. Every stream we start off with a talk. Listen in while you're at work. I know you guys can have your headphones in and you can listen when at work, and you're doing it while you can. We have some cool talk at the start of the stream, and this Monday we were talking about scalpers and the new Ps5 information that came out during the PlayStation showcase. I don't do reaction videos like that. I just react live on stream. But come through, check out, talk with us, post your thoughts and opinions. Now with that out the way, why haven't you pressed the subscribe button yet? I'm gonna wait for 2 seconds for you to press the subscribe button. Okay. Nonetheless, thank you so much for that subscribe button. I thought I'd have to get upset, but nonetheless, come chill with us. Let's talk about the scalper situation here and why I am in the ballpark of that scalpers actually aren't bad. I know. You guys are upset at scalpers. You hate scalpers. Just hear me out. Here's some thoughts and opinions I have on the situation. And hey, post your disagreements down in the comments below. This community is about all of us together. I had another video planned for today, but hey, this one works out great. Come on, guys, let's go. And here's the video. Thank you, guys. Let's go. Can you guys actually make consoles, though?
We're going to continue to drive innovation, advance gaming, while
I love the games. This is awesome. I know this is probably not your criteria, but can you guys please actually make consoles? Can we have consoles come out for these awesome games that you're showing us today? Can they stop the resellers? That's the issue. We could talk about that. I don't think the resellers are the issue. I hope you understand. I don't know if you guys know, I've pretty much been in a market, and I'm gonna get back into a similar market eventually, but I've been in a market of where buying and reselling is a thing. You guys remember, I used to work at card game shops, and I used to deal with buying and reselling card games. The resellers are the last thing from the issue. The resellers are actually helping us. Wrong terminology, scalpers. Yeah, it's the same thing. Scalpers are the same exact thing as resellers. Unless you meant something different by resellers, but scalpers aren't bad. Scalpers are actually good. They actually help us. We'll talk about PlayStation. We'll talk about the state of what's going down with the scalpers and how they're good. Man says scalpers are good. I gotta hear this one. Yeah, I got you, Matt. Give me a second. Let me finish this, and I got you. Listen, I'm excited. PlayStation 5 games are finally coming out. I'm so happy that we're actually finally getting PlayStation 5 games. Honestly, this new console release, like I told you guys before, doesn't really seem real. It seems kind of fakeish, I guess you could say, because who has new consoles really, right? And this is where we can just immediately go ahead and talk about scalpers, resellers, people that are rebuying the consoles and things like that. So when people talk about scalpers, they actually talk about scalpers in a very demeaning way. And essentially what a scalper is somebody that goes to a store, buys the store out of a stock, and then goes to post what they bought online. Actual definition of a scalper. Let me pull that up so I don't. So a scalper, a person who resells or shares tickets at a large or a quick profit. So this is what scalping is known for. So if you want to be technical, a scalper is about ticket resells. It's not about what we're actually talking about, but people use that word as cross-reference of, for instance, when people come to buying PlayStations out and reselling PlayStations online. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't like the way scalpers are able to buy PlayStations. They're using bots and things like that. They're buying PlayStations and they're reselling them. But here, like, everyone in chat is like said, yo, John thinks scalpers are good. What the heck? What's going on? John's fucking crazy. Why would you think that that's good? So I want to ask you guys, whose responsibility is it? Let's say you're a person that makes a product. Is it your responsibility to supply your customers with your product? I honestly want to tell you, it's Sony's responsibility to supply you with a PlayStation. It is no one else's. And let's be honest, a PlayStation is not going to make or break your life. You don't need a PlayStation today. You don't need a PlayStation tomorrow. You don't need a PlayStation in 10 years. And before anybody goes out to the walls and, you know, says the extreme ends of, you know, all these other crazy things, like, come on guys, let's be honest, we don't need a PlayStation. We don't need a PlayStation 5. There are certain times of where I believe this concept of scalping is bad. You can, remember I talked before about, you can do too much of anything or do something and make it bad, but that doesn't make the premise of what the idea is bad. Scalping is just seen as bad by people nowadays, and it's not bad at all. And here's why I say it's good, okay? So Sony has printed a certain amount of PlayStation 5s. Regardless of how they're, like, I don't know the nuances. I wasn't at their board meetings. I don't know why they've come to this, but the reason why doesn't matter. There's only a certain amount of PS5s. They get bought out. Okay, so they're gone. Let's say reselling wasn't allowed. Let's say scalpers were not allowed to exist, so you could never redistribute a PlayStation 5 after you bought it. So they wouldn't buy a PS5, right? To resell it. So everybody that would buy a PS5 would be the people that specifically wanted a PS5, and that's it. So guys, everyone in the chat right now that doesn't have a PS5, your life would be exactly the same as we're talking right now. Me and you, we would be experiencing the same life, except for we would be living the one difference would be we cannot get a PS5, and we would be demanding from Sony, hey guys, do this so we can get a PS5. Guys, make more PS5 so we can get more PS5s. The supply of PlayStations probably will never meet the demand until it's been out for a couple years. Every console that we've ever experienced, guys, follows the same trope of where they never make the correct amount upon initial release. It's just, it never happens. They've never done it. Nonetheless, this is not even double the percentage of a markup. So what is a scalper doing for you? They're, in a basic non-nuanced way of explaining it, guys, they're making sure that the people that actually want PlayStation 5s are able to get PlayStation 5s. Content creators are able to get PlayStation 5s because of the markup. People talk about the markup like they're selling it for absolutely ridiculous amounts of price. Scalping happens with almost everything that you can think of that has a limited supply, guys. If you really want a PlayStation 5, you can get a PlayStation 5 right now. I could get a PlayStation 5 right now if I really wanted a PlayStation 5. But if scalpers were not allowed, you could not get it. Because there are literally, regardless of the scalpers doing what they're doing, there are not enough PS5s for every PlayStation Sony lover to have a PlayStation 5. It's not enough. Let me see if they have that statistic. So there are 10 million PlayStation 5 consoles sold, right? How many? Let's go to Sony's Twitter. Let's go to the PlayStation Twitter. Sony has 22.5 million followers. They've made half of their followers in PlayStation 5 consoles. There would be 10 million people just off of Sony's followers alone without PlayStation 5s. Half of their consumer base, if we counted their PlayStation follower account as all of their people that care about them. Guys, I want to be real with you. There are more than 22 million people in the world that want a PlayStation 5. All right, so that's my thoughts. What are you guys thinking about what I just said? Hey, Leslie, welcome into the stream. How does it girl? Leslie says 104 million PSN users worldwide, and that's a rough stat. And yes, and so that number, without even counting, dupe accounts. Thank you for that stat, by the way, Leslie. 10 million PlayStation 5s have been made. Minnow says, is honestly convinced that after looking into it. Yeah, it's just something that I don't think you're crazy for thinking that way, for thinking the other way. When people tell me that they hate scalpers, I just like to, help people think logically, because I wasn't thinking logically before either. But that's all I wanted to touch base on when it came to saying that. Scalpers aren't bad guys. You'd be mad at Sony. Be like Sony, make more fucking consoles. Microsoft, make more consoles, please. Like Nvidia, make more graphics cards. We're going to begin to sit back, talk about some Monster Hunter stories, some things that we want to content that we want to make here on the channel. I'm gonna chill with Devontae. We're gonna play some multiplayer games. It is that time. Continue to talk to me about the PlayStation reacts and things that I said on scalping and things like that. What do you think? How do you feel about what I said? How do you feel that I'm wrong? How do you think that I'm wrong? How do you know that I'm wrong? Tell me in the chat right now, live or in the comments below. Please, by all means, I'll read it all. Let me know what you think. Mac, do you think what I said was crazy? In the Discord, I'm trying to find a name that I can call our community. I can call us. But I can't think of a name, guys. Help me, please. Tell me what you guys think. And hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button for me as well, please. Turn on that bell over there in the corner. All notifications so you can see when we go live, so you can see when these videos come up. I've been on a journey today trying to download my camera footage so I can show it to you guys, but it's been taking forever. See, Keenan is already giving y'all exactly the big reason right there. What Keenan said, how they obtained the PS5 sucked. But Sony producing more consoles would have eliminated the scalper issue. It's not a person's fault. It's none of our fault that Sony can't supply their product to their consumer.